And this one underway quickly. No love lost between Craven Knyte and Horace the Psychopath. Both of these men brawling on the floor. This fight has been a long time coming. When Horace first came into Pro Wrestling Battleground here at Wilebski's Blue Saloon, 2 cards in a row he took on Craven Knyte, and they formed a mutual respect afterwards. But as of late, with a triple threat title defense last year, Craven Knyte kept his championship, fought off Horace the Psychopath and Pete Huge, and Horace the Psychopath having many great things to say about Craven Knyte afterwards, but Craven Knyte didn't really seem to care. And after Craven Knyte lost his championship to Darren Corbin, continued beatdown by Darren Corbin, Horace the Psychopath, well, now trying to throw him over the stairs, but Horace the Psychopath in the past came to Craven Knight's help. He didn't want any of the help, Mike, and it's been boiling down from there, and we finally got the match up here in Wilebski's Blue Saloon.
Well, the thing with Craven Knight is Craven Knight felt a little bitter about Horace the Psychopath. He kind of feels that Horace is kind of stealing his spotlight. He kind of stole his position in Pro Wrestling Battleground. Anytime that Craven is in trouble, Horace would try to come out and save him. Craven Knight feels like he's his own man and he can solve his own problems himself, but sometimes a fool doesn't ask for help from people. But I would say with Craven Knight's 2 runs as a Battleground champion that Craven Knight is doing just fine by himself on his own.
Exactly. Craven didn't need Horace's help. He was in a bad place. He lost his championship. That's a whole nother story in its own. Darren Corbin having his own tactics and ways of getting around the ring. But this match right here hasn't even gotten into the ring yet. These guys have been brawling all over the bar. They have plenty of feelings to settle here tonight, and I don't even think we've seen a wrestling hold. It's been all punches, elbows, knees. Finally getting into the ring now, and I don't think there's going to be too much wrestling in this match once it's in the ring either. Bell finally rings. Slingshot sent on there by Craven Knight, going for the pinfall now. Both of these men are pretty beaten up. They've been fighting for about 5 minutes, and now the match finally started. And this is the only way they're gonna settle their differences here, Mike, is by fighting it out.
After their last match at the previous show, Horace and Craven were hugging it out, but then all of a sudden Horace the Psychopath went down and grabbed Craven right in his butt, and I think that kind of upset Craven. If somebody grabbed my butt, I'd be pretty mad too, especially if it was some freak like Horace the Psychopath.
Exactly. Craven Knight wants to be taken seriously. He wants his championship back. He wants everybody to know how good of a wrestler he is. And he feels that Horace is covering that up and trying to steal his limelight. And a big Mafia-style kick to the side of Horace's head there takes him down. And right there in the center of the ring, it took a while to get there, but Craven Knight diving second rope forearm across the face, going for the pinfall. He has him right where he wants him. He beat him down outside of the ring. They exchanged quite a few punches. Each man got a lot in, but now Horace is down in the center of the ring and against the ropes now, and Craven Knight's got him in control.
Craven Knight just shoved Horace. Keeps on shoving him. I don't think he should. Horace is trying to shake his hand like an idiot. Maybe all these blows to Horace's head will knock him straight. I think he's got a couple screws loose, kind of like if you took a big can and put a couple of bolts in it and shook it around. That's probably Horace the Psychopath's head.
And in Horace the Psychopath's eyes, he's had plenty of matches with Craven Knight. He's seen him come up the rankings around town and here in Pro Wrestling Battleground. And Horace just wants a friend, and he sees a friend in Craven Knight. He wants to have his back, wants to have a good time with them. Even crazy people need friends, but like we said before, Craven Knight's just here for himself. He's here to win the championship and make his money and get his wins and move on.
I'm sure Horace gets pretty lonely in that padded cell when he's not wrestling, but at the same time, you can't try to make friends in the world of professional wrestling like that. It's all about getting wins and making money, and that's what Craven Knyte is all about.
And we saw Horace the Psychopath again continuing to offer his hand in for a handshake. Craven Knyte disrespected him, and Horace fired up, sent him in the corner, hit his jumping knee, hit his rolling senton in the corner. We'll see if any hands are shook now.
Look at Horace. He seems confused. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to punch this guy who he kind of views as his friend, but sometimes he has to.
Horace now working Craven down in the corner. Many headbutts, many shoulder blocks. Craven Knight's midsection is really seeming to bothering him. Horace picks him up, front power slam. Thought he was going for an Emerald Fusion. Isn't even going for a pinfall. He doesn't even want to win in this match. He just wants a handshake, a genuine hug. He just wants a friend. But Craven Knight, even through all this match, I still don't see it happening. Headbutts to the back now. I almost have to think part of the friendship Horace wants is out of the mutual respect he's gained for Craven Knight from the previous matches. Picking him up now, looking for maybe a Samoan drop, maybe a Death Valley driver. Yep, he's been throwing a Death Valley driver into his moveset lately, Mike. We'll see, but nope. I was gonna say that might have been the pinfall, but Craven Knight, former two-time champion, like you said, of Pro Wrestling Battleground. He's smart. He knows where he is in the ring. He might know he's not getting up, but he's going to roll towards the ropes, roll out of the ring. He can't get pinned on the outside of the ring, Mike.
Well, why does Horace the Psychopath want a friend anyways? Does he need somebody to smuggle him in some pastries into the psych ward or something like that? I mean, jeez.
And if you look at a guy like Horace and a guy like Craven Knight, I don't think Craven Knight's going to be bringing him, even if he was his friend, I don't think he's going to bring him any pastries or cupcakes. Maybe a salad and a protein shake. But now the fight continuing on the outside of the ring. Into the VIP seating here in Wilebski's Blue Saloon. Back away from the lights. We'll see how far this action goes into the building. It started outside of the ring, made his way in there for a little bit, and it might wind up in the kitchen here if we keep going where we're going, Mike.
Rob Page is trying to get this action back in the ring, but it seems like Horace the Psychopath is really in his element outside of the ring. I think the disadvantage right now is with Craven. He needs to get back into the squared circle as soon as he can.
And we've talked about this in the past with Pro Wrestling Battleground referee Rob Page. Rob Page wants the men, obviously, to get in the ring, follow the rules, but with the rivalry like this, the anger and animosity between the two of these men, Rob Page is taking his time with the ring count. We don't want to see this match end in a double count out or a single count out for that matter either. But this match I see going until one of these men pins the other one. Otherwise, they're just going to be back at it again next month.
Oh, Craven just busted a glass upside Horace the Psychopath's head. I think some of that glass or ice got in Rob Page's face. There we go. That's what friendship will get you right there. A glass smashed across your head and a bunch of punches to the jaw.
Yeah, like you said, it almost looked like some of that glass or water, whatever it was, looked like something got in Rob Page's face. It looks like he's recovered. Got a view of the action here. Now these guys got to get out of that liquid that's on the ground that Craven just used. one or both of these guys might slip on that. You don't want to slip, fall if there's any broken glass down there. I don't know. But the outside of the ring just got a whole lot dangerous. It already has been the location for most of this fight, and it's dangerous enough as it is, but now the ground slippery. We got Craven Knight battling Horace the Psychopath on the ground outside the ring. Going after the head. We can't see yet. I'm not sure. We haven't got a close-up view of Horace the Psychopath since that drink was smashed over his head, but he might be busted open. Horace the Psychopath, when he gets into these brawls that he likes, it's quite often we see him split open. There aren't any punches pulled in any Horace the Psychopath matches. He goes in for a fight, but at the end, like we said, with the animosity between these guys, it's not a surprise that blood is being shed. Horace kicking out at 1. He's still definitely here, no matter how much of a beating he's taken. He's not leave. I don't think he wants to leave until he gets some respect shown to him by Craven Knight.
Craven continues to pummel on Horace. Shoots him off the ropes. Big boot, big Yakuza kick right into the chest of Horace the Psychopath.
Craven Knight's getting into his own zone in the corner now. Might be seen as former favorite, a frog splash off the top. Nope. Switching things up, coming off the top rope with a big elbow to the sternum. 2 count only. Horace gets up. He's up to his knees. He's not on his feet yet, but he knows if he keeps staying on his back, he's going to keep getting assaulted by Craven Knight, and he's going to get pinned. Back down to his stomach now. It's still not the place he wants to be, but it's better on him than being on his back in the middle of the ring, away from the ropes. Those European uppercuts. Craven Knight trademark, taking Horace back down again, against the ropes this time now. You got to get him away from the ropes. Craven Knight taking his time, arguing with the crowd now. Talking trash to Horace. He's just going to work on Horace now. He's fully in control. Going for a big scoop slam. Puts him in the center of the ring. Continuing his assault off the ropes. We've already seen him come off the second rope before. Hits him with the leg drop. It's a diving forearm strike earlier in the early beginning of this match. 2 count only. We just saw an elbow drop off the top rope. We just saw a leg drop from the second. Only got a 2 count. Again, Horace getting to his knees, getting off of his back so he can't get pinned.
Craven whips Horace into the turnbuckles in the corner. Comes in with a nice, big, strong clothesline. Goes for the pin. Horace kicks out at 2.
We've seen Horace come back from plenty of beatings in his life, in his career in professional wrestling, especially here at Pro Wrestling Battleground at Wilewski's. But Craven Knight's really taken the fight to Horace the Psychopath. It was pretty even early on in the, I was going to say earlier on in the match. This is more so of a brawl. Till Craven Knight came out of nowhere with that drink, smashed it across Horace's head, and it's been an assault ever since by Craven Knight in and out of the ring. But Horace isn't going to give up. He's not letting this match end that easily. He's gonna keep kicking out. He's gonna keep getting to his knees. Craven Knight with a running start, big, huge knee lift in the corner, taking Horace down again. Horace Psychopath being taken to his limit, which isn't a surprise with the two of these men in the ring being Craven Knight as well. They've taken each other to the limit in the past here in Battleground, and Horace not even letting a 1 count happen there, Mike, before he kicked out of that pinfall. He's definitely not coming out here to lose. He's coming out here to win this match, to get some respect from Craven Knight. And he's not getting out of here anytime soon.
Craven just missed with that big, huge knee into the corner. So he's hobbling towards Horace. Oh, nice punch to the gut by Horace to Craven.
Horace the Psychopath, trademark standing power bomb. This might be it. No, Craven Knight kicks out. Like we were saying about Horace, he's not going to give up that easily. Neither is Craven Knight, former 2-time Pro Wrestling Battleground champion. He's got to get the pinfall in this match, Craven Knight. Get back to that championship that he wants so badly. Horace coming with his running knee strike, sitting knee strike there. Going for the pinfall again. Two near falls here. Horace hitting some of his big moves out of his arsenal. He knows he's been getting the beat brought to him. He's gonna bring out all his big moves, and he's gonna try to win this match here as soon as he can. He's got that look in his eyes. He might be going for the Horace senton here, Mike. Going back to the well with that Death Valley driver he hit earlier. This time, Craven Knight's been beaten down enough. Earlier in the night, he hit that move on Craven Knight. It would have been the... Oh, and he picks him up. He wants to hit him a few more times. He hit that Death Valley driver earlier in the night. Craven Knight, smart, rolled out of the ring. It wound up being another brawl outside of the ring, but it kept them from getting pinned. And so far, neither of these guys have been pinned. The match is going on, so it's still fair game for either one of these guys.
Oh, that just goes to show you right here why Craven doesn't want to be Horace's friend. Horace is a loose cannon. He just snapped on Craven right there, just started unleashing a bunch of punches to his head. Ooh, he was nicely positioned right there for Craven to drop his clothesline.
And only a 2 count there for Craven Knight. Match continues. We saw Horace's Psychopath hit his trademark seated knee strike earlier, and now we saw Craven Knight come back, fire back with his seated clothesline. And Craven Knight's up. Horace is still trying to find his way to his feet. Craven just slapping him in the head, disrespecting him even more now. Craven Knight is well in control of this match. We'll see if he can hit any of his big moves. Winding up for a big punch. Horace saw it coming. Got him in the waist lock. Referee getting pulled into things. Low blow. Referee didn't see it. Knight's out. Elbow to the throat. And that's a pinfall for Craven Knight. You know, this is just going to boost his ego even more, Mike.
Your winner of this match, the Extreme Assassin, Craven Knight.
Well, maybe Horace the Psychopath will quit trying to make friends with Craven Knight after tonight.
See? Well, everyone just saw out there with me and Horace. You saw me go crazy. You saw me get nuts. I told Horace last month that I was gonna go crazy. I was gonna go on his level. But you know what? I went beyond. I went beyond insane. I went beyond psycho. And I gave him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. Horace, you try to put your hand out there, try to put your hands out and try and give me a hug, try and be my friend. But Horace, I see right through your crap. I see right through you. You don't want to be my friend, you just want all the attention on you. You want all the glory. You want the spotlight. You want everyone to say Horace is a good guy. But I see right through all your crap. Craven Knyte is better than Horace. Craven Knight's better than everyone in the locker room. And when I lost that title, that was the last straw. Horace coming out there, he just got in my way. And I'm not gonna have it. Horace, every time when you meet in that ring, you gotta remember how bad I beat the living hell out of you. With every leg drop, every body slam, every elbow, every European uppercut to the face, every Knights Out to your throat. You gotta remember me. You gotta remember every single one of those things. And you're gonna cry at night. You're gonna weep wondering why I wouldn't be your friend. Well, I'm telling you right now, Horace. I'm telling you right now, I will never be your friend. I will never respect you. You make me sick. I think about you at night and I want to throw up. Horace, if there's ever another time, if you're willing, if you have the balls to step into the ring with me again, you better believe what we did out there was just a taste. The confrontations that we had before, that was nothing. Tonight was a taste. Next time we get in the ring, if you have the guts, you're gonna see me go above and beyond psycho, insane, nuts. Craven Knyte is not scared of you. Craven Knyte isn't scared of anyone. Craven Knyte is gonna step into that ring and show everyone just how crazy he can be. I'm done.